Hello and I welcome you all. Yes, India demands NRC. India demands NRC in Northeast India, especially in Manipur and Mizoram. We need to identify those refugees who illegally migrated to Indian parts and now causing havoc in this region. They are engaged in illicit activities. We need to deport them, identify them through NRC and send them back to their source of origin, wherever they came from, either Bangladesh or Myanmar. The ground of NRC that we saw on Assam, that should not be repeated. The NRC must be backed by proper measures. Proper agency must be involved and deport them, identify them, and restrict the shelters whoever give to them. Some of our Kuki brothers and sisters, they claim that these refugees from Myanmar, Chin people or Jo people or whatever they are, they belonging to, they don't eat the share of Nagas, they don't eat the share of Meiteis, they don't eat the share of Tiparas. What you are talking about? This is complete bullshit. There is no such thing called cookie share. That's called Indian share. And entire India, particularly the Northeast people, they are the owner of those resources. And claiming that this is cookie share and this is Naga share, not gonna work. From that logic, if we invite people from all over the world on the name of Hindu share, Muslim share, temple share, masjid shares, churches share, you can imagine what kind of situation will be there. Some of the voices from Northeast India that I heard talks about Union of Northeast India churches. Just remember that God does not isolate himself. God sees everyone equal. You are building the Union of Northeast churches for what reason? Are you building this union to shelter these violent activities? Are you building these churches to suppress the whistleblowers of Manipur who exposed your crimes, who exposed the narco-terrorism, drugs peddling? Are you trying to influence those groups? My dear Kuki brother and sister, I have seen your comments. You talk about isolationism. You talk about Zoland. You talk about United States supporting you. But you never talked about liberalizing the land. You talked about union of churches. But you never talked about union of landmass. You never talked about the rights over all the community over Northeast Indian land. You never talked about inner line permit abolition. And you did not even cared about liberalizing economy. You are talking about United States, West and Christian sphere supporting you. But you never asked them for FDI in India, FDI in Northeast India, bringing economic prosperity in that part of the world. You never talk about. You just talk about on the name of religion, on the name of separation, ethnic identity and regionalism. It's better that if we focus our intentions on bringing prosperity in Northeast India, especially creating more jobs in IT sector, building more universities, hospitals, so that people of Northeast India, they shall not migrate to eastern or western parts of India and face racism there. We need to form a society in Northeast India that permits freedom of trade, commerce, movement anywhere in any part of that region. Under the constitutional mandate of Article 19, we need to build a society that is inclusive enough, tolerant enough for everyone, and where every community prosper. They are free to practice their cultural right, free to practice their customs, and still they coexist. We need to have multicultural approach and yes, unity in diversity. Think from that perspective. Our local identities, ethnic identities, cultural identities must not hamper the larger national identity. We are Indian and we shall stay on that point. We are no Meitei, no Kuki, no Naga, nothing, no Hindu, no Muslim. We are Indian and that shall be our priority for overcoming those things. We need to suppress the local identities that segregate us on the name of zonal councils or ethnic councils or local administrative regions. We need to suppress that. We need to liberalize our markets, our economy. We need to build more roads, more marketplaces, more cultural centers to bring the people and unite civil societies from different communities, especially in the Northeast India. We are done with the violence and we are done with the propaganda machinery that has influenced the country in last year, and we have seen the massive level of violence that was done there. Yes, the civil society is deepening there, and there are secessionist forces there. Then there are also unifying forces there. Recently, there's a news that came in favor of NRC, in favor of war against drugs in Manipur. The Thadou community, which is said to be one of the largest non-Naga tribes, they have came forward. They came in agreement with the government of Manipur for their support to NRC, for their support to war against drugs, for the smuggling illegal things, especially narcotics. Look, this is 21st century and ethnicity, ethnic background, culture, language, all things are changing in the phase of globalization. Everything is changing, and as a progressive society, we must form a multicultural civil society where everyone is respected. We must not segregate on the name of Meitei, Kuki, Jomi, Brew, and blah blah things. Our priorities shall be economic prosperity on the name of humanity, where every human right is respected, every sentiment is respected, and for that we need NRC. We need to deport illegal immigrants that came from Myanmar or Bangladesh. We need to identify those violent communities, deport them straight back to their source of origin, wherever the hell they came from. We have no soft heart, and we shall not have. And Cookie brothers and sisters, you are not looking at the larger problem. You are just looking at your own ethnic background and supporting those refugees who came from Myanmar based on your common heritage, common language and culture. But you don't see them being parasite on your resources, and largely they are causing trouble in adjoining states with adjoining community, and for that we need to be politically awakened. So that is for all today. Bye. Thank you.